Well, hey everyone, it's Catherine from Catherine Pooler Designs. In this video, we are going to use products from the Sail Away bundle, and really the focus of this video, I'm going to share a lot of inspirational project ideas, but I wanted to show you how to stamp these boats. They were created with the 6x8 Sail Away stamp set, has 4 layers. So each layer stamps different sails and parts of the boats, so you end up with multicolored boats and sails, and it's so adorable, and I can't wait to show you. Let's take a look at this Regatta Gala patterned paper. Really fantastic color palette. We have starfish and stripes and waves and seahorses and sailboats, and it's a great nautical pack. Really strong color combination with rose petals, rouge, sauna, shea butter. We have a hot tub and cove blue and juniper mist. And these are going to be great color combinations for this stamp set because we're going to look at how to choose your colors for stamping the sails and the boats. We have the Zanzibar sequin mix, very light blue sequins. Some are clear, some have like a purple and pink reflective quality to them. They're gorgeous. Gonna look great with these papers and the colors. And then the Ocean Tides die is a partial cover plate. It creates waves and also has the whale tail and the little sun. And then let's talk about Inside Out Missing You sentiments. You guys are absolutely loving our series of Inside Out sentiment stamp sets. We have the Happy Birthday and the With Sympathy, and now we have Missing You. So there is a large sentiment to go on the front of your card, and then secondary sentiments that are perfect for the inside of your card. You may also want to use them on the outside. You have that option, and they're great staple sentiments for your stash. So the Sail Away stamp set, we created an image here. It's on that little piece of acetate of sailboats with fun little sails, the little boats, and we wanted to make this so that you could stamp them in multicolors. We thought it would be just adorable and so useful and just a lot of fun to play with. So we took that image, broke it apart, made 4 different stamps. And then on the imaging sheet, we have them numbered. So we'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's talk about choosing colors. When you're starting out, do not choose colors that are across from each other on the color wheel. You might want to start with analogous colors, which are colors that are right next to each other on the color wheel. So green and blue, green, blue and blue, yellow, green and green. You can branch out and go red, red, orange, yellow. You can also use triads. So we're going to use a triad in this video. We'll use a triad color combo. Okay, so stamping. Take the imaging sheet. I'm using a stamping platform. This is the Misty stamping tool. I'll link everything below in the shop. And just a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of cardstock. This is my layer. I'm going to add the acetate or the layering guide on there. I'm going to take my stamp and I'm going to line up each sail with each boat bottom. I'm going to close the door, pick up the stamp, and then take the imaging sheet away. And then I'm going to stamp my image. So it looks a little funny now, but hang on as I go through each layer. It's going to look fantastic. If you stamp it and you have a little bit of splotchiness, you might want to take a cloth rag or something like that, just with water, and wipe your stamp down. There may be some residue on your stamp and you want to get that off in order to get a smooth, solid stamped image. That's another reason I really like to use my Misty stamping tool, especially with new stamps. Then I can stamp them multiple times and be sure to get a solid stamped image. So I stamped that a couple times with, what did I use? Rose petals. And I have gorgeous pink sails and some boat bottoms. I'm going to clean that stamp off, add it back to the acetate sheet, and grab layer number 2. So I'm going to take my placement sheet or imaging sheet, whatever you want to call it. Let's call it placement sheet. I'm going to add it right over the stamped images, lining those images up. And then I'm going to take layer number 2 and I'm going to position that over the sails and boats. So because my stamps are clear, I'm able to see through them and I'm able to line them up perfectly. When you add your stamp to the placement sheet, that stamp will stick or cling to the imaging sheet, so you can make sure you get each sail and each boat bottom lined up appropriately. And then when you close the door, the stamp will stick to the door, pick it up, move your imaging sheet or placement sheet to the side, and then you can do the next color. So for this set of boats, I decided to use a Triad color combo. So I'm using pink/red, I'm using a blue, and I'm using a yellow. So if any of my sails and boats overlap ever so slightly, where those colors overlap, since our ink is translucent, the color will change a little bit. So when you overlap red and blue, you'll get a little bit of a purplish hue color. So that's why you want to stick with analogous colors, monochromatic colors, and triad colors, because you want to make sure if any of your colors overlap, when they mix, they don't turn to brown. And those colors across the wheel from each other, they're called complementary colors. Mixed together, they make brown. So red and green. You don't want to mix them. Once you get the hang of stamping the boats and you get really good at it and you're not overlapping and you're able to use the placement sheet, by all means, grab red and green and go for it. So now I'm just lining these up. I used 1, 2, 3, and now, my decision now is what is my last color? Cove Blue or Rouge? Leave me a note in the comments below on YouTube and let me know which color you would use. Either of these are going to look gorgeous because the color combo is pulled straight from the paper pack. It's called Color Made Easy. It's really easy to grab your paper, grab your stamps, grab your inks, and know you're going to be successful because we did all the hard work for you. We put that color combo together, so we know it's going to work. I decided to go for Cove Blue, and I think it looks beautiful. I kind of want to stamp this again and do Rouge and see how that looks. So the dies to go with these sailboats we made in one piece so that it's really easy to just lay over the top of your sailboat images and die cut them all at once. And then look at these gorgeous cards from our brand ambassadors. They cut those boats out and then just added them, maybe adding in some shape dies, some little strips of paper, maybe a whole panel background. And they're just adorable. So many ways to use these little boats. You could even just use one boat on a card, or maybe you stamp the boats and you don't cut them out at all. You just keep them on the front of your card panel. That's going to look great too. So hopefully you'll be able to use these cards as inspiration for your next project. All of these products hit the shop on June 21st, 2023 with our Summer at the Shore collection. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like and share this video. It helps us grow our channel. So happy you were here with us today. I hope this video was helpful for you. You're excited to stamp these sailboats, and we can't wait to hear what you think and see what you create. Thanks for being here. Have a great day, and we'll see you again very soon.